Ladies and gentlemen, thought I'd change up a little bit on the studio scale videos here and do something that's a tad bit different. You ever seen the 1982 movie called Zapped with Scott Baio? Actually, two things I remember because I haven't seen it in so long is there's a ship in it, and of course all the scantily clad ladies that are in it. But anyway, that's just the way it was back in the 80s. The Zap ship. A lot of people call it the Falconprise. When I saw the movie the first time, I was like, I know what that is. I know what they used, and I've had the kits for years. They used the MPC Falcon, and they used a 1537 scale Enterprise kit. But I never could figure out the detail on it because the 80s version was on VHS and it was always not clear. You really couldn't see it, what they used and what they did. So it sat on the back burner for a long time. About 7-8 years ago, Zap came out in high definition, and so I bought one. I just wanted to see if how clear it was, and it was crystal clear. I could see all the parts that they used, and even the decals. This is the last thing that I have built studio scale, and I haven't even painted it yet. I actually hate to say it, got burnt out building the big stuff. You got to find the space for it, and if you build the big stuff, it takes time, money, and you don't want to get burnt out. That's why you kind of change up things and all that. But anyway, the Falconprise here, and seeing that high definition video, it was real quick to put together. And what they did, they took the MPC Falcon, they took the top and the bottom, but they eliminated the sidewalls and just glued it together. And then they took, and with the high definition video, because I didn't know if they used the refit one, the A, which has the engraved panel lines, or did they use a smoothie? And they used a smoothie, which I thought was pretty slick. There was one thing I wish I would have done differently on this is, and I didn't think of it till after the fact, I wish I could have put a brass rod support in here. I had to actually take the pylons and I cut out notches, and even in the hull to fit them in, but I probably should have put brass rod, but I'm pretty sure that's the way they built it, because they call it the dream sequence. It's actually in an aquarium, and it comes out and it flying through the room. It's just one of those 80s science fiction, but a odd looking ship. But anyway, the detail on it is actually the Falcon landing gear parts, and they also use the quad turret that goes on here and there, and you can see it on the inside. I couldn't believe it. It took like 2 or 3 frames of it flying by and in high definition, and it was just it was a very, very simple build. They did add lights to it, and they took basically a red and a blue dome, and mine sat for a while, so it crushed it. I didn't take good care of it. It's got a blinky on top, a blinky on the bottom, and it's actually got there was lights that they put in here on the front and right there, and it does work. It all runs off of a 9-volt, and I never did finish it. And one thing I couldn't believe, and if you ever look at the movie in high definition, you can see some of the glue stains on it, and they didn't even fill them up. They just tacked them on, and that was it. It's just crazy what they did. And it is a filming miniature, but not really. It's just more of a quick, and they added detail like right there. It's just crazy. It's unique, it's different, it's just something you just don't see every day. And the decals I'm pretty sure are from the decal sheet of the Enterprise, and there's a couple of decals that they did put on it. But anyway, this was a project that I was gung-ho when I saw the pictures, started getting it, got it all built, but I never did paint it, and I even got it lit up. But anyway, it's one of the last studio scale type of ships that I personally have built. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. I wanted to show the Zapped Falconprise. So that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for next exciting episode.